This incredible bestseller out now called How Children Succeed. Why do you think both of you have had the same success, taking completely different roads?
That's a great question. I have to sort of reflect on it. I think it's the core values that were instilled in us by our parents and grandparents. And we were told, to be daring, not to worry about failure, that in every adversity is the seed of greater success. One of my favorite quotes is from Søren Kierkegaard, great Danish philosopher and theologian, and he once said, "To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself." It's a beautiful quote. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. I think Deepak was being modest when he started to talk about how he launched into this. I thought it was very gutsy and courageous when he embraced Ayurvedic medicine, the mind-body connection. He had a thriving practice in Boston. There were medical students from New England Medical Center, Tufts University rotating. And one day he reads a book, Anthony Campbell, Joseph Campbell. No, it was Anthony. Joseph Campbell is the other guy. Mythology. Yeah. Follow your bliss and doors will open where there were no doors before. That's Joseph Campbell. But he wrote another book by Britisher Anthony Campbell, and 7 States of Consciousness. And in the back cover there was, if you're more interested about meditation, call this number. So he went and learned meditation with his wife. He came to our home in Newton, Massachusetts, told my wife and me, I've been meditating for a month. It's the most powerful, life-changing event that's occurred to me. And I said to him, good for you. I wasn't interested. I had this concept of monks in saffron robes and chanting. And my wife, a pediatrician and absolutely brilliant, went and learned it. And then I noticed amazing changes in her. So I was a holdout for about a month. And then I said to the teacher of Transcendental Meditation, I said, I have 3 concerns about learning meditation. The first one is I'm in a position as the Associate Chief of Medicine at the West Roxbury VA Medical Center to occasionally reprimand brilliant medical students, interns, house staff, or even junior colleagues, and I don't want to become mellow. Number 2, I'm playing in a tennis tournament and I'm in the finals. And I'm very competitive and I don't want to be just applauding every passing shot that my opponent hits. And number 3, I enjoy a single malt scotch and I don't want to give that up. And he said, listen, in terms of the scotch, most people start to drink less. In terms of the tennis, I'll be back. And he comes back with a pamphlet. It's called the TM Program in Athletics, Excellence in Action. Testimonials by Joe Namath, Willie Stargell, Olympic diving champion. So I said, that's good, but will I win? And he said, I can't guarantee that, but if you lose, you won't feel that bad. And then I said, okay, what about disciplining brilliant people at Harvard Medical School? He said, you would be more assertive, but from a silent level. And so I learned meditation. It was the most powerful thing I've done. Now I tell my colleagues and medical students and house staff. I was interviewed in the Boston Globe, give us some pieces of advice at the end of the year, and I talked about meditation. And the best saying, I think, is, and it's an ancient saying, it says, you should meditate once a day. And if you don't have time to do that, you should meditate twice a day.